everyone. Yes, we had a little bit of a later start this morning because of hubby had work this morning.
Sad.
As always, there may be echoing that is going to occur throughout this episode because, unfortunately, it is hot where we are at, and I cannot close the office door, or he is going to cook.
Like a roast chicken.
Like a roast chicken. As always, anything associated with the World of Darkness is 18 plus. If you're not 18, then you're 12. Please leave. And always, there's the potential for triggering content such as violence, gore, sex, drugs, anything you can think of. It is a possible trigger. It may occur in this show. Your mental health matters more than some silly little tabletop RPG game. So you can skedaddle if you need to. I would prefer that because I like you guys and I would like for y'all to keep coming back. As always, with Hunter the Reckoning, y'all are morally gray. Y'all are not the good guys, y'all are not the bad guys. You may think you're the good guys, but sometimes y'all are being faced with hard choices that y'all may not want to do. As hunters, is letting the quarry go, killing the quarry that may have a chain reaction of events. So, lovely Zack, our player Zack, you were doing the recap today.
Ah, shit. Well, it's a good thing
Because
I have
we
my
played-
trusty dusty notes.
Because we played Nose Goes before we went on stream.
So, let's see where we last left off. Shit, I've got notes for the latter half, but not the first half. Crap. We figured out who the wolf, air quotes, in the alley was. They were a friend of Gloria's. They were investigating the hotel when they got jumped by vampires. So, at least from what they say and what we're able to see, they are not amongst the group that was part of the massacre or doing the massacring. Though they dropped the name of someone named Granny who may have information as to whom these individuals are. So we got a small invasion ongoing. As all of us were heading back to our respective homes/jobs, we were all given a very vital piece of information. If anything is off, get out of there. Call in, go to Granny's, go to ground. Don't pursue. Brenden, rather than going home, went to his office, where after getting there and speaking with one of the night shift workers, came to realize that, what is the name? That one of the people who works there, Emery Rossellini, is a vampire whose choice of meal is the blood of dead people. And so long as, he didn't tell anyone, there wasn't. Although it was a masquerade breach, it's not being treated as a masquerade breach because who knows it's a masquerade breach at this point. So, as far as he knows, everything is cool. Luca got home to find the door unlocked and slightly opened, with a young woman named Raven who he's never seen before, though one of his associates had apparently helped get there. His associate was very drunk and about to get whacked in the head with a wiffle bat with a steel core. The only downside is this young lady named Raven was a freshly turned vampire, who, upon smelling the blood off of Luca, kind of lost her shit and tried to murder and drink their blood. They managed to get control of themselves at last minute, had no idea what happened. I feel like I'm missing something. Is Luca harboring them at the moment, or?
He has a quick room made for him.
Okay, so they are harboring them for safety at the moment. Zachary got home and immediately noticed something was off. Somebody had gotten into his place, so he immediately went right back out to the car and called Xena for support, and then got a phone call from an unknown number. He had someone who had broken into his home and was waiting for him to get home, but upon realizing that the moment he saw signs and bolted, knew that wasn't going to be a possibility. So after talking, they agreed to meet. She is an associate of Granny, the older woman that they were told about by two of the other werewolves. He was given some recommendations on gifts and for the meeting, such as to be polite, not bring any weapons, and that Granny is a big fan of tea. And that apparently this pastel goth named Flora thinks he's cute. Which kind of just completely went over his head. After that, and after calling for support from Xena to let everyone know, as far as I was aware, everyone was pretty much returning back to their homes to get some sleep. And I think that's the full recap. I think.
All
I
right. Y'all were gonna meet at a Steak and Shake?
Yes, the next morning, or at least that was the idea.
So, we will start with the one who got almost mauled by a baby gangrel.
Yep.
It is morning. You do not hear any movement from where Raven is. Nothing. No snores. No nothing. Not even someone like rolling over in bed. Absolutely nothing.
I mean, considering the fact when I had to pick her up to bring her to the room, she was literally as stiff as a board. So, I mean...
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Did Xena ever show up after I gave her the call?
Xena is now showing up.
Okay.
There's a knock on the door.
Luca will get up, kind of limp over to the door as he's still kind of fucked up.
She just has one of the big fucking cans of Monster in her hands. And she looks dead-ass tired.
Looks like we both didn't get much sleep.
No.
Step inside.
Yep, and she'll step in. What the fuck happened? Why do I smell a burnt steak?
Ew. Just follow me.
She'll toddle after.
And he'll go to Raven's room, open the door, and just kind of motion.
That's a sleeping woman. Oh, that is not a sleeping woman. What the fuck?
Yeah. So, long story short, one of my friends saw her in an alleyway. Apparently, they had nowhere to go. I have a tendency of taking those people in just because living on the street sucks.
Uh-huh.
So, they showed up here, was kind of talking to him, trying to figure out what was up with them. And she got really hungry.
Oh, did she bite you?
He holds up his hand, where she bit like the web of his hand.
Okay, I'm actually gonna need fucking liquor with this. Okay. She's just gonna go into your kitchen, not giving a fuck, like she owns the place, and just go through your liquor cabinet. And just pouring vodka into her monster can.
Yeah, no, that checks out.
This is why I'm an alcoholic. And that's all she says.
Yeah, no, that checks out.
Okay. So you have
Ginger,
a
no.
baby vampire in your fucking house.
Yeah.
And you called me after it all happened?
Because I didn't, like, information wasn't there until after it happened.
Okay, when you called, I thought it was like a booty call, but you know what? This is worse. And she just continues drinking her monster.
Well, shit, if I would have known that was an option.
Look at me. When people call me, they usually call me for a booty call.
And you know what? It's understandable.
Between you and fucking Zack last night, I have gotten no sleep.
I have a spare room.
We're going to fucking Steak and Shake. Get your ass out and get in the fucking van.
Why are we going to Steak and Shake?
I said we're going to fucking Steak and Shake.
I was just asking. I wasn't fucking trying to fight the shit.
Milkshake. Is that a problem?
No! I was just curious. Now that I have the answer, let's go.
And as she's walking, she is still somewhat in the same clothing as last night. So, like, the fishnets, the shorts, the belts.
Yeah.
The whole 9 yards. And, of course...
So Seb's weakness.
Yes, so Seb's weakness. The gun is holstered on her side.
Do you want me to drive?
Please.
Alright.
So you get in the van, and she just sits back, props her feet up onto the dashboard, lights a smoke, and just starts smoking. Do not tell Granny I was smoking.
Seeing her do that, he pulls out his own pack, gets out a cigarette, lighter.
Yes, we know. Okay. You know what's bad about my grandma? She says I can't smoke, and then she goes to have a fucking joint on the fucking porch at 3 in the morning.
Well, I mean...
And a beer.
She's
frustrated granny.
And you hear a little, you know, like heavy panting from the back seat.
Mm-hmm. Looks over. It's you.
It's Petunia.
Yeah.
The Pibble. She looks so happy to be there, and she's wearing a little sweater today.
Oh. He will,
Is she doing tippy taps?
Yeah, little
He-
tippy taps.
he will reach back and scratch the forehead.
The puppy is very content. Meanwhile, cutting back to the morgue, the city morgue of Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Emery left before dawn. She was like, I cleaned up. Everything's fine.
Just
Did you fucking go to sleep?
yeah, he's been asleep on the couch the entire night.
Alright, so she's left. However, you wake up. Things where you had them are not where they're supposed to be now.
Look up. What the hell?
And you watch as your keys float across the room.
Get up and snatch my keys.
Okay, I need you to roll something for me.
Oh god.
Dex Athletics.
Oh, great. Yeah, this is gonna be wonderful.
You're about to get bitch slapped by a wraith.
A what?
A wraith.
A wraith.
Hey, 3 successes.
You just feel like a puff of air just like go right through you.
Hello? Where? Can you give me my keys back, please?
Hold on, I need to check my volume. Do. How about now? There we go.
Yes.
There we go. Hi guys, I don't like sounding super loud. So, you feel a puff of air go right by. But you now know there is something else in the room.
Mm-hmm.
There's something in the room.
I love you, honey, but shut up. There's something else in the room. You obviously know it is not a kindred because Emery already went home.
Yeah. And I can tell that it's morning. I'm just like, look, I don't mind if you're here, but quit fucking with my stuff.
You watch as a book like flips off the bookcase.
What are you, 12?
Another one falls off.
Can I tell that this is some kind of ghost?
Intelligence
With
occult,
my-
please.
All right. Plus, also, I have perks.
Which perk are we using?
My who they are
You can
library
use that.
perk,
Yep, you can do that.
because I had the library edge, so that gives me extra dice. So you said intelligence occult. So that's already 6. And do I just get to add one more for the perk? Do I get to? Do I just add one more to my dice pool for the perk?
Yes, you do. Ooh, okay. Whoever's breathing in their mic.
Sorry about that.
Thank you, honey. I love you.
It's the fan.
Yep. 3 successes.
Okay, 3 successes. It is obvious for what you do know. It is a ghost. But more specifically a wraith, but usually from what little you do know. And what little weird conversations you've had with Emery
Mm-hmm.
is that there are certain clans of kindred that can tie wraiths to them and control wraiths. They are known as the necromancy clans. So, which means this is probably something Emery set up to keep an eye on the morgue when she's not here.
Okay. Robert or Brendan's just gonna rub his eyes real quick. He's like, all right. I don't mind that you're here. I know Emery probably put you here, but please don't mess with stuff in my office.
A little desk lamp falls over.
All right, I'm gonna have to talk to Emery about this.
You see your wallet is now on your desk. And your keys.
Snap. I'm like, thank you very much. I gently take them without being rude. Like, if you want to prank somebody, go prank the head pathologist. He's a douche.
Speaking of which, you hear screams coming from down the hall.
Is it screams I recognize?
It is a girlish, mannish scream that you can hear coming down the hall.
Yes, scream like a little girly man.
You
Yes.
Right, so it's-
this evening.
The ghost decided to move the arm as they were freaking doing the autopsy.
makes a note. Request raise for Emery.
Yeah. So, there is a
Do I get
text
a-
on your phone from Xena
Mhm.
saying, "Get your ass to Steak and Shake."
All right. I take a moment to change and shower out of my clothes from yesterday, and I'm going to show up in scrubs.
Beautiful. Now, finally, Zack, you stayed at Granny's house.
Yeah, and he likely did not sleep after what happened. Like, all right, somebody got into my house. I need to ramp up security. He's taking notes.
You smell
He's
coffee.
he's exhausted. It's like just smells coffee. Just that smells good right now.
And of course, there's Granny with a cigar in her mouth this morning for some reason, and pouring a thing of bourbon into her coffee.
Mind making 2 of those? Maybe a little bit lighter on the bourbon, though. I may need to drive later.
Oh, you actually got somewhere you need to go.
Chuck's phone.
There's a text from Xena. that gives you the middle finger and says meet at Steak and Shake.
What the hell's that for? What'd I do to deserve that?
You interrupted her beauty sleep last night.
Well, I apologize for that. I just did exactly what I was told to do.
I know. Oh, you tell the big pretty boy if he wants my stuff, he needs to give me a better deal. And then she just hobbles off.
Big pretty, but who is that referring to exactly?
Lots of tattoos.
Luca?
Yeah, that's the boy's name. Oh, if you need any guns, there's some hanging up. Honey, if I am talking, you need to mute.
Oh, sorry, the fan is picking up things. Hold on. Let me go to push to talk.
Thank you. I hate this heat thing because it is so awful that we have to keep the office door open. Usually that office door is closed. So, she was saying if you need any weapons, they are hanging behind the secret wall.
I don't think I'll need any weapons for this one. We're just seeming to be meeting for food, and I still have sidearm on me and rifle in the trunk.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to have anything I may have to speak to you about armaments, though, because from what I've been seeing, the rounds I have may not be suited for the possibility of what we're dealing with.
So, alright, I'll get to you back on armaments, but you need to get going. Xena doesn't like to be waiting.
Neither do I. And he'll rush out to the car, get it started, and start heading that way. Did they say which Steak and Shake?
No.
How many are there?
In Indianapolis, if I can recall correctly, because it's been a little bit, I think there's 2.
So he's going to...
If you would like to, please roll me an intelligence streetwise to figure out which one you're going to.
I was about to tell you, either that or he asks, but I can do the roll.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Or 19.
They're 19 in Indianapolis. Shit.
Two successes?
Okay. It is probably the one that is 24 hours, because not all of them are 24 hours.
Good to know. So he's going to just get a quick snap of the location and send it to the group text. I would imagine. Does you send them individually or like a group text kind of deal?
You can do whatever.
So he's just gonna. No, I'm saying like the message he got of where to go. Was that like a group text? Did
was
it
a
have
group
multiple
text.
people in it?
It
Or...
was a group text.
Okay, so he's just gonna post a picture of the location just with a question. This one?
You see the van pulling up as you arrive.
All right, that's the one.
Luca gets out of the van, sees Zack pull up. No shit, Sherlock.
Well, there's like 19 around here, so
At this point,
Yeah, but only 2 or 24 hours.
At this point, Brenden also pulls up. And the Pibble is getting their service dog vest on.
Mhm. Brenden has a 64, one of those giant gas station 64-ounce mugs just full of coffee.
Oh, God. Okay. We call them Polar Pops, like the really big ones.
Mhm.
We call them Polar Pops.
Mhm.
So, you have a Polar Pop. And you see everyone. Xena looks fucking dead. and maybe a little drunk. You're not sure.
Luca looks like
Zack's probably-
shit.
Zack just looks tired.
All right, let's go inside. I want chicken tenders.
I'm just glad they serve coffee here.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So you
Brenden is straight up slurping coffee through a straw at this point because this mug is so big.
Yep, so y'all are sitting in a booth. Petunia's laying underneath the table, doing her job. So Xena's sitting there and she's like, okay. You had pastel goth wannabe lady talk about some woman named Granny. You had a baby gangrel almost kill you in your apartment last night.
Oh, what?
What the fuck happened to you? And looks at Brenden.
I went to my office. Coworker helped bandage my shoulder, and then I passed out on the couch.
You behaved, thank God. So, yes, baby gangrel.
The fuck's a gangrel?
It's a type of vampire. They're more animalistic, kind of like werewolves.
And I thought I had it rough. That explains the whole,
What, me looking like shit? Yeah. He says as he picks up the triple steak burger. Because I'm totally not looking at a menu right now of Steak and Shake.
Alright, so we got invited to go meet a bunch of the werewolves.
Oh, so that thing about we were trying to do last night. All right.
yeah, the meeting is being set up. We need to be as polite as possible.
Okay.
No weapons.
Okay.
Oh, and it's best not to smell like blood from behind the booth behind y'all.
Luca just
What the
turns.
hell?
You see a woman with bright pastel, like rainbow-colored hair, wearing a pink crop top, pink and black plaid skirt, honey mute, pink and black plaid skirt, fishnet stockings, boots, with pastel like spikes on them, the black, and she's just leaning over.
Looks back over to Zack. Is that the one that you were talking about?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the one.
Hi.
Hi.
Luca will just kind of scoot further into the booth. Want to join us?
Yeah,
We got
and she'll
room.
just bring up her whole plate, and she has like 2 triple steak burgers. One was already like halfway eaten, and like a bunch of fries, and she just sets her plate down.
Just Luca sees the meal before her. It's just like, hell yeah. Goes for a fist bump.
She fist bumps. Her, like, you feel your knuckles crack.
Oh, that felt good. Thank you.
Oh, all of you are cute. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Flora.
Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna be your guide today.
Okay, cool. That's actually a good thing.
Also, your friend drinking the monster can. She's pretty hot too. Xena just flips her off. So, any questions?
Do we have a time?
Oh, about 2 hours.
Okay, cool. So enough for a power nap. I can work with that.
And probably a good shower to get all the blood off you. Change
Yeah,
of clothes.
Where do you want us to meet you?
Okay, so you know where y'all were fighting an outhouse?
Yeah.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Memory lane.
So I take it you heard about that fiasco?
Oh, I saw it happen. It was pretty fucking funny.
Did
You
you happen to
didn't
see where
have
that?
to find a gun went, did you?
Oh, I
Smith
have
the
it.
Wesson revolver.
It's really pretty. It's mine now. Finders keepers.
Luca will kind of lean towards floor and just be like, "Hey, you might want to scratch the serial numbers off just to be safe."
I already did that. I'm not stupid.
All right, cool.
I used to work government. I'm not stupid.
Oh, okay.
Which is also how she found us so quickly.
Yeah, it was really fun, like forcing a phone call on somebody who didn't want to get a phone call and do not disturb.
Or breaking into my apartment.
Yeah, you need to get better locks. You fucking suck at that.
Yeah, I've been trying to convince the landlord of that for a while. Maybe this will convince him.
Just do it yourself.
Yeah, really. Why are you needing permission from the landlord?
Also, I disabled your ring camera.
Well, I know who I'm dropping, as they can't seem to do their job.
She is very odd for what is supposed to be a werewolf.
Brandon's just sitting there, like, eating his steak burger and drinking his coffee, and he's like, "Why are you so chipper? It's way too early to be this chipper."
Oh, I'm always this chipper. You know what it's called? ADHD.
Caffeine? They make medication for that.
Yeah, but that doesn't work, considering what I am now.
It has adverse effects on the biology.
It does nothing. I burned through
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
No, that could make sense.
Metabolism, I take it.
Yeah, and you know how people get about Adderall.
That's if you can even find it with the damn shortage going on.
So, also that I really like sugary drinks, so.
I'm sure you're absolutely beloved by the people at Starbucks.
Oh my god, so you should know what, like, okay, like, for real though, they really do like me at Starbucks because I just get the easiest thing.
An 8-shot espresso with 5 scoops of sugar.
Hey honey, what's the easiest thing at Starbucks?
Fuck you. I'm not doing this. I just got off work.
Is it? What is it, Sam?
I ain't going back.
You can't make me. I ain't going back.
No, for real though, I'm a basic bitch. I get a pink drink.
Fuck's a pink drink?
Oh my god, we're gonna go to Starbucks on the way.
I know.
Alright.
We stop by a hole in the wall tea shop along the way.
Sure.
We're going to Starbucks. I'm getting my salted caramel frappuccino. Don't you judge me.
Everybody in the chat is judging. So
I'm
she's
just
like,
confused.
Okay, so why don't we start heading now? Because with traffic and everything, it's going to take about an hour because it is rush hour in Indianapolis right now.
Makes sense.
So we can go to the Starbucks. By the way, your meal's already paid for. I already paid for it.
Well, thank you.
So let's go, and y'all can leave the cars here. It's owned by one of our people, so you can just leave them here.
Alright, cool.
Huh?
Did I take like a $5 for like a sponge bath real quick?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. he will go and clean himself.
Yep, there is no more blood on you, my guy.
Ooh.
You go outside, there is a nice van, one of the really nice vans, like, you know, rich people have.
Like the big conversion vans.
Yes.
Not the there's candy in the back vans.
Correct. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. There's a van. The pit bull just sits outside, just waiting to be told to go in. Seems like, alright, get in the van. And the dog gets in, Xena gets in there.
Pile in.
And, the interior is not pastel, shockingly. It's like that soft, like, leather tan color. So, like, fresh upholstery. It smells like new car.
Okay. Luca will get in and proceed to take a power nap.
Ah! Eventually, y'all get to Starbucks. You get your orders.
I'm assuming because I didn't know what a pink drink is, she's just ordering me a pink drink.
Yes!
Alright.
I hope you like strawberry.
So she'll nudge Luca awake and be like, I got your Starbucks.
Okay, cool. He'll tank it and just.
Go back to
The
sleep.
fact that he can drink something that sugary and sweet and go straight to sleep is...
It's quite impressive.
He must have ADHD too.
No, it's called he got fucked up and is trying to recover.
You know, getting your blood taken is a hell of a way.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Brenden just reaches into his bag and takes out some iron supplements and just sets them on top of the lid of the pink drink. And he wakes up.
It takes about an hour and a half to get to where you're going. And y'all arrive, and y'all remember Gloria.
We were able to make the stop at the tea shop, correct?
Yes.
He's the offering.
Yes, for the granny, right?
Yep.
So, there's Gloria. She does not look as tattered up as she was like the previous night. Standing there, outside of the woods, watching, seeing y'all pull up. And Flora looks at you all. Leave your guns in here, please. Hey, Luca. Here.
Oh.
Iron supplements, take it.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's seasons.
Not even fucking... Jesus Christ. Just taking them without even... What is wrong with you?
He was given them by a licensed physician.
Also, there's a lot of things wrong with me. I just roll with the punches at this point. He says as he's fucking taking all of his fucking... like.
I thought you're supposed to avoid punches.
Okay.
Just leave your guns in the car.
Yeah.
And y'all watch as Flora gets out and just skips along her way to where Gloria is.
Luca gets out. This physical, imposing dude to most normal people steps out with a pink drink.
Beautiful. We love that. We love
Brendan's-
a badass man with a fucking pink drink.
Brenden steps out, scrubs, sunglasses, caramel frappuccino.
Xena is just still finishing up her alcoholic mixture of what should not be mixed.
Yeah. Remind me to hang a banana bag on you later.
No. I don't do needles.
Looks at her.
What?
There are two different forms of needles, my guy.
Yeah, because all of her tattoos and everything.
Yeah.
All the tattoos, the piercings, and everything. I'm just like, that tracks.
You want a drink?
No, it's
Come on.
too early.
Come on.
I'll take it. I'll take a drink.
There you go.
Luca will just trade drinks with her.
She'll take a sip of it.
He'll take a fucking swig of the fucking alcoholic monster.
I need you to roll something for me.
Yep.
Stamina, composure, please. Because it is
That shit is all
monster.
vodka.
It's monster and vodka.
That shit is all vodka at this point.
Hopefully this works in my favor.
I can't hear you, honey. It
Oh,
is.
god damn it. I forget I'm on push talk.
It is worse than a Jaeger bomb. Can confirm.
Yeah, Monster vodka's not that bad.
Ooh, you know what? One of my favorite.
Unless you're trying to explode your heart.
Okay, you know one of my favorite caffeinated mixed drinks is? It's called a bullfrog.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically Kool-Aid packets, Mountain Dew, and vodka mixed.
Ooh. Well, vodka and Mountain Dew does work well together. So does Mountain Dew and tequila, oddly enough.
Dang, you remember my dirty Kool-Aid, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember the Dirty Kool-Aid. That was great.
Also, 4 successes.
I'll be right back.
It is bad. It is bad, but you're like, oh, okay, I can stomach this. I can stomach this. This isn't gonna melt my insides. Close the door. Close the door. Thank you.
Baby.
Yes, there is a bean.
Is a shunk.
It is awful. It is god awful. You don't even know how the fuck this woman's been drinking this entire time.
If it builds character.
Yeah, and she'll just give you a little pat on the back, and she's like, alright, after this is done, I'm napping at your place.
That's fine.
Cool. You know what I mean by napping, right?
We'll find out. Too early in the fucking morning right now.
Y'all head towards the woods. Gloria gives y'all a look over. No knives, no guns, no weapons. Why is she drunk?
Because she's a kid. I don't know.
I am
Rough night.
Thank you. Thank you. You're a kind gentleman, while this man over here is roasting me for no reason. Is everyone
I am
against you?
old. Yes, I'm almost 40. Anybody who's younger than me is a kid.
No, that checks out.
You're a kid. Is a winning smile a weapon? Abso-fucking-lutely. So, y'all go in, and there are people, like, there's not that many. There's, like, one or two that you pass by, and they're watching you as you walk by. And y'all definitely feel like the prey in this situation. They are watching you. However, y'all get to a clearing. There is a old shack in the middle of the woods, which y'all do know. Y'all are like in historic Indianapolis, so basically the historical area, which there is some wooded areas. So you see an old shack. Every so often, you can see bits of animal bones or, fun fact, arrowheads on the ground. Actual arrowheads, not the fake shit. Yeah, fun fact, in Indianapolis, if you find an arrowhead, you cannot pick it up. You actually have to call the local museum, and they'll come pick it up. So y'all continue on, and there is a woman sitting in front of a big kind of well. And she has long gray hair that goes all the way down to the back of her knees that is braided. There are a couple of, like, golden charms hanging from bits of the braid. She's in a long sundress. Kind of like one of those, like, lace cardigans. Nothing on her feet. She looks like she's in her 60s. You can definitely tell with the hands they're starting to wrinkle a little bit. And she definitely has crow's feet and laughing lines. But the thing that stands out the most are bright silver eyes. And her long nails. That can easily, possibly cut a man. And she's just sitting in front of this well, and of course there's also a campfire right next to her, and she's like mixing something in a, you know, campfire pot. So she's obviously making breakfast for herself, and she has like a cup of coffee in her hand. And she'll tilt her head, and you watch as she sniffs the air for a minute. By cup of coffee, it's really a cup of tea, but it's in a coffee mug. She'll look over. Ah, are these the ones? Perfect. Come here. I can't see as well as I used to.
Brenden just walks up.
Luca will also approach.
And as you get closer, you see there's a set of scars that go across her eyes, and they're definitely milky in different spots of her eyes. Like, she is seen some... as you're getting a closer look, there's definite scars throughout her body. Some of them are vampire fangs, some of them are claw marks. She's seen some shit.
Can Brenden tell that her eyes are silvered because of scarring?
You could do a medicine check on that. So that'll be an intelligence medicine.
All right. Something Brenden is good at. Because he is a doctor. Come on. 3 successes.
3 successes. No, her eyes are naturally that color.
Mm-hmm.
The irises are naturally that color. But which means those eye... So if you know anything about blue eyes, it means they're devoid of color. Which means this is even more devoid of color.
This is complete lack of pigmentation.
Correct. And she's sitting there, just looking at you all. Like, she can still see in little bits and pieces, but she's like, so, welcome to the cairn.
Thank you for allowing us to come.
You have tea?
Oh, that is so nice of you, child. I have a tea kettle around here somewhere. And she's looking around, and she's having a little bit difficulty looking for it, and it's right next to her foot.
Luca will reach down and get the kettle.
Ah, thank you, sweetheart.
Zack, give her the tea.
Zack's actually already ready. It's kind of like a, I guess...
Push to talk.
Was it not going
Mic arm.
God damn it. I missed the office. Anyway, he presents, it's like a small box of like Marsala chai.
You do know it. She's like, she'll take the container, sniff it. She's like, Flora, can you be a dear and go get me some milk out of the house? And Flora just skips on into the house. All right, y'all have a seat.
We'll find a seat.
Has a seat.
So, y'all can call me Granny. Or
Thank
as
you, Granny.
some of the pups call me, Granny Wolf. Since I am the oldest wolf in the area. So, you all were here to talk about what happened at the hotel?
Yes.
That's correct.
Well, paint the picture for me.
Looks like there was some sort of fight or struggle. From what we could tell, it was whoever was there when the attack originally started were caught off guard. He's actually going to reach into one of his cargo pockets and pulls out the 2 samples of the 2 main furs they found in the one room. There were a lot of elongated claw marks, a lot longer than that of, say, like a humanoid. So originally we thought perhaps werewolves were in play. We found these 2 furs in one of the rooms as well as a whole lot of blood. One of your own, I believe, was found nearby. He had come to investigate but was jumped by some of the vampires upon getting too close.
We usually don't associate with the worm spawn.
He was attacked by the worm spawn and left to die.
Shocking, we're usually a lot stronger than them. So,
It looks like he was jumped. Multiple.
do you still have the fur?
Yeah, I do. Right here.
She'll take it. She'll take the gray and give it a little sniff. And she'll motion to Gloria and whisper something in her ear, and Gloria goes off running into the woods. And then she'll sniff the red.
That's when Brenden is watching more intently.
She looks a little confused. Sniffs it again. Sniffs it again. Doesn't smell like one of us. Smells like worm spawn.
Worm spawn? That can't be right.
Sometimes people like us fall to the worm. Or in more dangerous cases, get embraced.
So you're saying it could be
a hybrid.
It's Abomination or Luna's demons or the Undying wolves.
Oh, whatever they are, I have a personal reason I want to find them.
She'll hand you specifically the fur back, Brenden.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll get up. She's like, alright, y'all follow me.
Zack
Follows.
Stand and follow.
And
Help Luca. Help Xena up because her drunk ass is probably
I was
stuck
just
on the
about to
ground.
ask. I was just about to ask how stable she was.
she can't even stand correctly.
All right, come here. Luca will squat down. Come on.
Oh, you're gonna give me a piggyback?
Yep.
Cool.
She pukes on you, I'm gonna laugh.
No, she gets
Wouldn't
on
be
his,
the first time.
She gets on his back and then just buries her face into the side of his neck.
It will then stand up and then start following with her, following behind.
Look, Luke, you have your type on your back right now.
And she wants to go home and nap.
I don't think Luke is the type to do anything to a drunk lady, so he's probably gonna just put her in bed and like leave her alone.
He may be a murderous son of a bitch, but he has standards.
Beautiful, we love that in a man.
He's not a monster.
So, hi guys, consent is key. Y'all continue. You just watch as this woman seems to bypass stuff quite easily. And for someone her age, she's quite quick.
She knows the territory well.
I mean, if she's lived out here as long as there's, I suspect, I could see why.
I can hear you, you know.
We're not meaning to be rude, just making observations. You know the land well.
Yes.
And I'm guessing, I could be wrong, as I'm not extremely well educated on the matter, but I'm guessing Typically, when people lose a sense, the other senses heighten in order to compensate. I'm guessing your sense of hearing and smell is a lot more
It's already
attuned.
it was enhanced when I was chosen by Gaia.
So with the loss of the eyes, I take it that's even stronger?
Yeah. And she continues going, and then y'all see a clearing in the middle of the woods, and there is a site that y'all see is two full-blown, the full size of Krynos werewolves, which is the final form, having it out in the middle of the field. One is the tawny red, that is Gloria, and the other is gray in texture.
Same gray coloration
Correct.
as the fur. It's like, well, I think we found one of the ones that was there.
And you watch as Gloria just sinks her teeth into the side of this one's neck and just slams them to the ground. If you know anything about wolves, it's usually the teeth around the throat in order to force submission. So she stays there for a minute. And then you watch as the body begins to shift underneath, and Gloria takes her teeth out and just grumbles as she just walks off into the woods because she don't want anybody to see her ass naked.
Is Home Wolf here bleeding at the moment?
No.
No? Okay.
She bit him, but not enough to pierce.
Okay.
There's a male, about early 20s, definitely has that douchebag haircut, and y'all know which one I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Ah, the very punchable face.
Very much a Chad. That's the best way to explain what this man looks like.
Oh, God.
Jim Bro Chad.
Ah.
And he's just laying there, and he just sits up, and he has on tattered pants at this point, so everything is covered. And he's like, hi? Oh my god, who is that? And he's getting up, going towards Luca to go check out the drunk woman on his back.
Brenden just puts a palm on his chest and it's like, nope.
Strength athletics, please.
Oh, shit.
Alright, if he gets close enough, I know what to do. Might not be the smartest choice, but I got an idea.
Also, everybody else roll wits awareness, please.
Oh boy.
Copy that. What's awareness? That is a 6.
Right. One success.
One success. You're not going to be able to stop this guy. I'm sorry, my guy.
Is there any chance I can assist with that?
What's awareness? I ain't seen shit.
Can I assist with holding him back?
You're going to have to roll a strength athletics as well.
All right. So I'll roll wits awareness first.
Yep, roll that. Seb, how many successes?
None.
You don't see shit.
2 successes, unless I can... Oh, wait, no. I don't think the instinct specialty will necessarily work here.
No, absolutely not. Because you don't know enough about werewolves, I cannot let you apply this.
Now, do I need to roll a wits awareness?
Athletics?
No.
No. And for strength athletics, that's 2 successes.
Okay. You aren't able to hold him back either. However, you do notice Granny is missing. Granny is not there.
Is he still approaching?
Yep.
Step off, beta bitch.
Oh! Step off, beta bitch. this shit. Okay. As you say, step off, beta bitch, the Chad starts to get closer, and he does not look thrilled that you called him that, and he's starting to crack his knuckles. I need everybody to roll wits awareness real quick, and I need y'all to have at least 4 successes in order to catch this.
All right, so I have to max my roll. Gotcha.
Yeah, same.
You can't.
Can hear
No,
ya.
this is a desperation level of 5. Danger level of 5.
Oh boy. Okay.
Ooh.
3
One.
successes and a choose my fate. I rolled 6 die and none of them got anything, and then I got 2 successes, a crit, and then a 1. So 3 successes and a choose your fate.
6 successes.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not gonna roll despair. I'm just sticking with my 1 success, not noticing shit.
What'd you get, honey?
Choose your fate?
3 successes and a choose your fate.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Are you gonna go into despair, or are you gonna go in overdrive?
What do those do again?
Overdrive is like a messy crit, so it is going to be successful. However, there is going to be a consequence to this action. And then despair basically means you can't use the desperation dice until you have your redemption.
Right, which is protecting another. Yeah, we're gonna choose despair.
Okay, so you no longer have desperation dice. Please mark that
So-
you are in despair on your sheet.
And 3 successes.
So you're not going to catch what's going on.
Fuck.
However, I'm going to describe how your despair is going to go. The beginning stages of it. So, the one that catches it, as Chad is getting closer and cracking his knuckles, it is a blip. As the granny shows up and the claws are at Chad's throat and she is sinking him to his knees. And bearing
Luca?
her... Luca catches this.
Okay.
And is baring her teeth at him. And y'all see the sharp, canine-like teeth. However, you caught that blurb. The other two see that Chad is suddenly on his knees in front of Granny. That did not sound right. Don't correct me on this. Anyways.
Pinky.
Kinky.
Oh. Oh.
I fucking can't.
I
I need caffeine. I need more fucking caffeine on this. Jesus Christ. Hi guys.
I might be in the tame one right now.
This is the more relaxed session. Saturday mornings is we're feral and we don't care. However, you watched as Chad was going over there, and then all of a sudden you see Granny, and you're like, I can't even protect people. These things are stronger than me. I'm actually a small thing in the pond. I'm not as badass as I thought I was. You are just self-deprecating yourself mentally right now.
That seems about right for him.
I'm not going to go further than that because I know how self-deprecation goes for you, so I am cutting it off there. And you hear Granny, Donovan? Yes, the wolf's name is Donovan. What were you doing last night? I was here, Granny. I wasn't anywhere, Granny. And he can't even look her in the eye. And the Granny's like, these people are here to question you. And if they kill you, they kill you. I don't care. Because you endangered everyone in this cairn. So at that point, you have failed Gaia, in my opinion. And maybe, if they let you live, you're gonna have to redeem yourself. Have fun, children. And she looks right at Brenden when she says, have fun, children.
Thank you, Granny.
Oh, good. This one
Okay.
has manners.
Luca has a cold fucking look in his eyes right now, just staring this little bitch down.
And you hear the drunk, huh? What's going on?
Nothing going on. Found one of the werewolves we're trying to question.
Oh. I want to
Go back to
question.
sleep.
Put me down. Put me down.
You may
Alright.
be a bit inebriated. Are you
I
sure about that?
got this.
You know you can ask the question while still being up here, right?
I don't want to be up here.
Alright, he'll set her down. But he'll keep like a hand on back to keep her steady.
So, y'all watch as Granny leaves. Flora is like sitting nearby, and y'all watch as Xena goes up, crouches down, and just slowly just start petting the side of Chad's face, Donovan's face, in that like I'm drunk, but let me just your face feels nice kind of way.
How is Donovan reacting to this? Is he kind of like freaked out?
He's like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Alright, is she drunk?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you get her to stop?
Xena?
No.
Hey.
Hold on. Can we have a chat real quick?
Mm.
And just in a very low voice to Luca and Brenden. It's making him uncomfortable. Let's not.
Oh, I was planning on making him uncomfortable in another way.
I mean, why not both?
Hey,
Said-
Xena, are you planning on stopping petting his face?
Oh, his face is soft. Also, I
You
want to.
No,
can enjoy petting his face.
I wanna break his teeth.
You can
We
do
can do
that
that.
so long as he can talk.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Y'all are like the best fucking people ever.
Hey, we get permission from the big lady to basically do whatever the fuck we want with him.
Cool, and then you just hear a loud snap from behind y'all.
Nice.
Once Brandon turns to look,
And you just see Donovan just screaming as he's holding his jaw.
okay,
Well,
we're gonna
don't
have to
break
put
his
that.
jaw.
We're gonna have
he
to
has
put
be
that
able
back
to
in
talk.
place.
She knows what she's doing.
And then she's like, okay, now. And you just see it as a look. And she just, now. You're gonna answer their questions. And I'll put your jaw back into place, okay? Crack right back into place. Okay, be a good little puppy. And then she just gets up, stretches. I didn't want to walk. And that's all she says as she just...
She was faking it the whole fucking time. Well played.
Look at the camera. It's just like, hey, you got that lighter on you, by the way?
Huh?
Still got that lighter on you?
Yeah, I do.
All right, cool. I might need to borrow that.
For what?
Oh,
Interrogation.
If we are going
Partially.
to go, if we're gonna go this route, we will be veiling it. As
Mhm.
a heads up.
yep.
Yeah.
Nah, I understand.
All right, let me see if I can. Now that that's happened, let me see if I can get him to talk.
What the fuck you want to know, man?
The hotel.
Which hotel? I mean, I was banging a couple chicks last night.
The hotel
pulls out
ran
the
by
fur.
vampires. The one that was attacked.
Oh, the one where I was trying to stop this dude from losing his shit.
What dude?
Yeah, this guy is like 6'5" motherfucker, but his like Kranos form is like big and bulky and weird.
Who is it?
I don't know his fucking name. He tried to fucking eat me.
Looks him over. Give him indigestion.
I'm sorry, the chat's fucking cracking me up right now.
Oh God, what are they saying?
Which chat? Twitch chat or I can't view it, so how wild are they?
Just one dude.
Yeah. It's somebody that I'm in a VTM group with, so,
Okay.
Gotcha.
yeah. Actually, I'm gonna, like, tune in and watch his show later, like, while things are going on. Anyways, where the fuck was I before I got ADHD distracted?
He was telling us about
And
the
that's about the
hotel.
hotel.
Oh, yeah, no. Weird guy had really, like, his teeth weren't even, like, lupine. They had, like, fangs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know his name. I was just getting it on. Okay, it wasn't just the lady. I was getting it on with a guy. Very hot
And?
guy. Wore, like, I don't know why, but his taste was a little weird. Who wears a lime green suit?
What's his face wearing like a very like bright ass suit?
Who?
Out of
The
character,
fucking-
you don't know this. In character, you don't know this.
Oh no. Again, I'm thinking of the dude that we were like fucking talking with.
No, he was not wearing
Okay.
a lime green suit.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the guy, like, after he fucking bit that guy, the guy turned into ashes.
So,
So you
guessing the
witnessed
guy was a vampire.
murder.
Yeah, the guy's name was Brick. That
The
I
guy
was
who
keeping-
died
Brick?
or the
The
guy
guy
with the
who
suit?
died. The guy who died. His name was Brick. Also, he was pretty hot for a vampire. Pretty fucking hot for a worm spawn. He was a performer. Pretty famous one, too.
The vampire was?
Yeah.
Okay. Brendan checks his phone to see if there's like any reports of dead celebrities.
None.
If the vamps are as hidden as they are in society, I highly doubt something like that'll make the tabloids.
What kind of performer?
I do not recall off of the top of the head. That is something I'm going to have to ask Malagros later because I had a strict rule for you guys not to watch the other one show.
Mm-hmm.
But this was Malagros' character's brood sibling.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
The one I killed in episode 1.
Okay.
So let me get this straight. You're at the hotel to essentially party, and then
Yeah.
this one went berserk. There was a lot of other signs in the hotel of
Yeah.
combat.
That was him.
One individual
Yep.
did that much damage,
Yep.
and you know nothing about it.
No. I was busy getting railed.
Can I do anything to check to see like if this guy is like trying to pull a fast one on
What's
us?
insight?
You're right, Luca. He is a bottom.
Why are we doing this?
Two successes.
2 successes. He is telling the truth. He is not pulling a fast one. And you could tell this is probably a guy who can't fucking lie to save his life.
He's telling the truth.
Hmm.
He knows next to nothing.
So,
He's probably running around somewhere downtown Indy. Probably near Broad Ripple.
What makes you say that?
That's where people go to hide. And also Broad Ripple is an area of just bars.
Question. Was Luca ever told, like, where specifically Raven came from, aside from an alley of a bar?
Nope.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Wasn't sure if it was, like, something in
I
text or
will
not.
clear this denominator up real quick. What this guy is, they cannot embrace.
Okay.
Well, at least that somewhat confirms the suspicion earlier. At least now we know what we're dealing with.
Something.
Whatever it is, we're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Are y'all
We're
gonna,
gonna-
like, let me live?
Well,
I mean,
say your piece, medicine man.
no, I was gonna say, would you rather us kill you or let Granny deal with you?
Both options are bad.
Luca?
It probably won't help with this and just hold out his phone that he's been recording.
I'd
Well.
rather deal with Granny.
Okay.
Luca, you had something?
I'm too pretty to die.
As far as I see it, you're an individual who is the weakest link to your pack. You're in a spot that you shouldn't have been. Have no information to really garner any benefit of being there. And you couldn't even do your job. I mean, it's nothing personal. Business is business after all.
Why do I not like where you're going with this already?
Now, flip the lighter.
Alright, are you gonna do what I think you're about to do?
Most likely, yes.
Alright, we are going to fade that to black. About how long would you say?
It's a lighter, and as far as I'm aware, there was no fuel.
How long do you want this to go? That is the question.
Ah. It's not going to be quick.
Okay, so
Yeah, Brenden is gonna walk away from that situation.
About 45 minutes later.
Yeah, we can go with that.
Brendan's just sitting at the edge of the woods.
Yep. And Xena's just like walking back. Well, he's done. He is not begging for death. He's begging for Granny.
Did you get what you wanted?
Well enough.
Were you trying to get other information out?
No, he was not.
Cool. You were just sinking in to sink in. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Honestly, he was trying to kill him, but he was a bit of resilient. So it's like, ah, fuck it, we'll leave it at that.
So you let him live, but he's not looking too great left in the middle of the field.
Yep.
It's definitely also sending a strong message to him of this
Don't do
is
it
what
again.
this is what we are. This is the length we are willing to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But also, Zack is doing the one better. He still has their number because of the message they sent them. So he just sends the message to who is now known as Flora to.
Hi.
It's like just in case he tries anything else, and the full recorded conversation of him, Donovan basically admitting everything.
Oh, immediately you get a text back. It's like, so I owe you coffee then?
Say yes.
Why say yes?
Because she's cute and she's interested in you.
Do you know how many coffee dates I would have gone on to if I answered that to everyone who said that to me?
Gloria is walking by at this point, and you know it's your weakness of redheads.
Yeah, just head chase and just head chase
Hip
for like
slap.
half a second, then snap back. It's like, what?
There-
Focus.
No, he has a different target in mind.
A different quarry.
Yeah.
Da-da.
And he'll just say, it's like, he just replies like, it's like, how about we just say favor for a favor?
Or you can accept the coffee, but, you know, inform her that there's you're not interested in that.
What he said.
It's like, He'll just message back. It's like, or he'll like look back at the group. It's like, I don't know, because accepting the coffee might get their hopes up.
That's why you say it in the text of you're willing to go with them for the coffee, but that's as far as you're wanting to go with it.
That just seems way too complicated than just
Give me
saying.
give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Just snatch the phone, Luca.
Give me the phone. Give me the phone.
You know what?
Oh,
Fine. He'll just message back. It's like, I'll check to see when I'm free.
Oh.
It's like,
Oh, Brenda's just walking on like this poor
it's like,
dumb idiot.
but let's just say, at least for the time being, favor for a favor. And then send it.
It's just a thumbs up. So, are y'all heading out of the woods?
Yep.
Heading
More than
back
likely.
towards the Karn, at least.
Or at least if we're supposed to meet back up with Granny or whatnot, fucking go to her. Luca is at least going to Granny to at least let her know that, hey, he's alive, but...
Mm-hmm.
Close the door. Yep. You know the sad part was
But, huh?
the cat is buck wild today. Whew, okay. Y'all leave the woods, you go to the fucking van. Jesus Christ. Go to the van.
Well, we were going to the Karn first to talk with Granny.
Oh, fuck. Okay, Granny is sitting in front of the well again.
Mm-hmm.
He's alive.
I figured.
He's, gonna be indisposed for a while, though. Maybe. I don't know how your guys...
Not as long as you think.
Unfortunate. But hopefully... he learns his fucking lesson from this shit.
So, are y'all heading out?
Yes, Granny, we are.
Just wanted to give you information on the state of them.
You are welcome to come back at any time.
Thank you.
So y'all head out of the woods.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now since y'all got everything accomplished, we're at our favorite part of the game where, we finished and we're doing theory time for the next 20 minutes.
20 minutes, Jesus!
Wait, what did I just miss?
We're done with the session, so the next 20 minutes is theory time.
Before that.
Oh.
We told Granny.
You saw Granny.
Just told Granny he's alive, but...
He's alive, but this, that, and the other. Oh, and you guys got blackmail too. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're welcome back anytime.
Theory time.
Well, this is clearly the abomination that was totally not foreshadowed with the conversation with the granny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you think there's an abomination on the loose?
It's the abomination is what killed Brendan's family.
Okay.
Though considering it was in the vampire hotel and they apparently lost their shit and transformed in the vampire hotel, that also means that they're friendly with said vampires.
Possibly.
I
Or
mean,
were
to
there
be on,
for a reason.
I mean, to be honest, vampires having a werewolf on their side is a huge fucking boost for them.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
So the Vampire Hotel, so for reference for that GM guide, the Vampire Hotel is basically, it was Elysium, so for the Camarilla. Which basically means it's a place where vampires meet up to have meetings with the prince and all sorts of things. So the hotel in Indianapolis it's an actual hotel that kind go to and go check in and everything, but at certain events at night in one of the ballrooms, they have like court meetings and stuff for Kindred Society. And it's a safe place. And humans do leave all the time. Continuing.
So, proper explanation that layman's terms for people hunting them. Yes, it is definitely a cockroach hotel.
Yes. Yeah.
Roach Motel.
Yeah, the keeper is actually a La Sombra.
So if they have connection to vamps enough to where they were able to be in there and be doing things freely, and then something went wrong, either they didn't know about it or they were well aware of the risks. It's also possible the guy was a fucking sleeper planning to attack there. But judging as after the guy got bit, said the guy lost his shit and went on the rampage. It's hard to say whether they're an ally or what they are. Just that there is connection.
Did Donovan say he got bitten at all, or?
No, he didn't get bitten, and from what you can tell, there was no like scarring of a bite mark or anything on him.
So it wasn't Guru blood that set him off.
Well, no, if I remember what was said correctly, I'm just gonna call him Red. Just killed the red bird. Red either saw a bite or was bitten, and that's what set it off.
And then bit a guy and ashed him.
Yep, which means, for those who do not know, he drained him completely dry.
Yeah. Now, did he go full Diablerie is the question.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Well, this definitely gives us 2 additional avenues for information, however.
Real quick, though. Mic arm.
Shit.
Yep.
So we have Granny spoke about arms, so that gives us an additional way to better equip ourselves to deal with these kind of threats. Out of character from a cheap way, I guess, since at least when I've been reading, a lot of things like if their rounds have like high heat, they can do more permanent damage to the supernatural. Tracer rounds.
Incendiaries.
Since they'll burn with magnesium, are a cheap way to basically get incendiary rounds. Also, Dragon's Breath shotgun shells. As for information-wise, we also have Granny, who's a seasoned hunter, and Xena, but also I'm pretty sure with the imminent threat of a hybrid, a worm spawn werewolf, that Granny and some of the others in the cairn may be willing to help us with information on how to deal with said threat and take it out. I think you're muted, honey. We can't hear you.
So what is the game plan of what y'all want to go do next? Are y'all gonna want to go back to the hotel and double check some things?
That and check the area where Donovan told us that he could be hiding out.
You're gonna go to Broad Ripple, the alcoholic party street.
I
Mhm.
recommend we start off by getting some actual rest.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then, because personal thing, it would probably be wise for us to A, get some rest, B, probably gear up a little bit, because if we engage this thing from what we know of it with our current arsenal, we're either going to get our ass handed for us or just straight up get killed. Might be good to do a little bit of research beforehand just so we have a better idea of what we're getting into.
Yeah. Ask Luca.
So y'all
Do you
wanna
have any
actually-
context?
Y'all want to start using your edges and perks next session.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, we can.
And
That will be a downtime session. All right, so basically next session is going to be a downtime where y'all can do your library edges and all sorts of things so y'all can get more benefits when y'all go
Mhm.
on this hunt. Because once y'all start going on this hunt, y'all are heading towards endgame as a heads up. Because this is
Okay.
going to be a shorter chronicle than
Okay.
what I normally run. Because here's the
Okay.
thing, I'm running 2 groups on the exact same timeline, so there is
Yeah.
going to be a big amount of episodes either way.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah. And I was gonna say we could ask if Luca has any context down there
Yes.
on Broad Ripple.
Yeah.
And
But-
if y'all also want to do touchstone time, this is also the thing to do as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus, also, in my case in particular, I have to check on a particular baby.
The baby. The baby.
You have to
girl.
check on the baby. More than likely with Zack when he comes back to the cairn to try to learn more about exactly like what this abomination is.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably try to seek out the people that he knows here. Probably more than likely he'll find himself drawn to one in particular.
Gloria. Hi guys, I know my husband's weakness, so I just fucking
Fuck
bully
you.
the shit out of him.
Fuck you, asshole.
I love you.
Like,
I love
that's,
you too.
That's why we were trying to like let you know of like no, tell fucking Flora that you're not interested in her. But no, you were just like no, I can't fucking do it.
No, it's like it's simpler to
Alright.
just stay professional.
Okay.
That's what we were telling you to do.
Oh,
Accept the coffee,
And that's
but
what he
tell her
did.
there's nothing further than that. No, you didn't. You
He
rain
didn't
checked
accept
her.
the coffee.
You rain checked her.
Yeah, he straight up said, it's like, maybe. For now, let's just treat it as a favor for a favor, no strings attached. That's fairly professional.
Yeah.
Mm.
The comment in the chat just made me giggle. Cause he's not wrong.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's true. That is
What
true. Fair
comment?
enough.
We can't see said comments.
I can.
Or says
Story
we're
stars are
professional.
professionals too.
And then favor in quotes.
No strings attached.
God
Okay.
damn it.
Hi, honey. Where can people fucking find you?
So glad it was said in that order and not the opposite order. I'm sorry. You guys can
Man,
find
later
me,
today's
of course,
gonna be fun.
of course, every other Saturday here on the Starfield, which we're actually hoping that when I finally get like a more stable schedule, I'm actually also going to be airing on the Starfield more often, doing some gaming shit. Well, here and there whenever I can find the time to do so. Still trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do. We have a few ideas. We still need to cement some of them. You guys can find me over on ADH Adventures on Tuesdays for a homebrew D&D 5e game, as well as Wednesdays over with Dinner and a Game. And a game that I can only describe is combined D&D with Treasure Planet. It's a lot of fun. It's about as wild as we are here, if not worse.
Okay. Nixonite Zero, where the fuck can we find you, Jesus Christ? y'all are on one today.
Oh, hold up. I'm doing a thing.
No. What are you doing? What are you doing?
All right.
Okay.
Checking in this big over. Wow.
All right, chuckle fucks, you little gremlins. You can find me here on every other Saturday for Hunters and playing Luca and whatnot. And Mondays, you can find me on here for Changing the Lost, where I'm playing Virus, who is also just a fucking smart mouth, but is smarter.
Yeah,
Kind of.
He is. eskils.tower, where can we find you?
You can find me here every other Saturday for Hunter. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Threads under Eskils Tower.
Hello, and I am Starshard.Stories or Starshard.Story on most corners of the internet. You can find me Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time running this season of Twin Cities by Night, which is a Vampire the Masquerade V5 Chronicle that takes place in the 1970s. The players are Dice and Autism, Radio Free Will, and Shortbeard the Bard. It is ramping up, and it is slowly building to the turning point of the Chronicle. Later on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the Starfield, I run Changeling the Lost, DC's Lost, where our lovely Nyx Knight is one of the players. The other two players are Fountain Pen Fim and King Face Crush. Wednesday nights, you can find me on Beggar Street at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Star Sapphos, a Thirsty Sword Lesbians adventure, which is ran by Shortbeard the Bard, and the rest of the cast are all femme presenting, non-binary demigirl and agender. Then on Saturday mornings, you can come here for Indie Circle, which is either Vampire the Masquerade, which has Miss Liz, Pop Culture Geek, and Fountain Pen Fim at 10 a.m. Eastern, or our Hunter the Reckoning game, which has Markov & Co., Nyx Knight Zero, and Eskils Tower. So, other than that, it's been a wild session. I cracked a lot. Usually Saturday mornings is my lax game day because it is first thing in the morning and my ADHD is real bad. And this is the game where things just let loose. Though, I will say, I can actually reveal what we're going to be playing next on this channel on Saturday mornings once the two Chronicles wrap up. It is going to be a Powered by the Apocalypse system known as Last Fleet. It is a sci-fi game, and it's basically a survival sci-fi horror game. And yes, I am making it sci-fi horror.
Nice.
So...
I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah. Alright, and on that note, happy time zone, and see y'all on Monday. Bye!
Bye.